Good morning and welcome into beautiful Antigonish, Nova Scotia, inside the historic Antigonish Arena as we're getting set for what should be an exciting matchup in the Nova Scotia U15 Major Hockey League. My name's Ryan McDonald, and on behalf of all of High Button Sports, I'd like to thank you for joining us this morning. Two of the hottest teams in the league facing off today. The Novas fresh off a huge 7-1 victory yesterday evening here against the Rage. And the Wolverines of Halifax, who got off to a slow start this year, but as of late have been red hot. They're in fourth place in the standings. Big win over the Gulls, the first place Gulls last week. We should be in for an exciting one. Novas have been unbelievably strong at home so far this season. As we get into the final stretch here, only two losses at home, both coming into overtime. One to the 1-seed Gulls and the other to the 3-seed Bombers. They look to keep that going. Wolverines have a different idea. We'll step away and we'll be back in just a moment with the starting lineups and the national anthem. Don't go anywhere. we are ready to get underway here in Antigonish. In goal first for the hometown Novas, it's number 1, it's Dylan Mumbercat. And over there for the Halifax Wolverines, it's number 33, Hayden Ye. Both teams making some noise, as this should be an exciting one. Peoples wins the draw for the Novas right off the bat, but it's dumped in by Shear. Mumbercat out play behind his net. It's reversed to Austin, made in Austin. Held up against the board, Shear comes out with it, he fires it, it just goes behind the net. Mumbercat just touches it there. Shear keeps it in. Shear trying to grab the puck in the corner. Spins around, looking for some help, gets it back to the point for Williams. Williams makes a man miss, tries to get it in, it's in the feet of Peoples. Gets it up to Sampson. Asher Sampson. Circling back in his own zone. He can move. Sampson working his way up. He's forced wide. He's hit off the puck. It goes into the corner. Austin throws it back to the point. McDonald's shot just went wide. He had a goal yesterday. Fraser keeps it in and just dumps it behind the net. Halifax will chip it up. Conlon. Puck's knocked off his stick deep into the zone. On it is Crawford. Crawford loses it. Shipley picks it up for Halifax. Moving the puck up. Halifax looking to go the other way. McDonald chips it in. Fraser's going to be out there to play it. He gets hit hard into the boards. Fraser moves it back to McDonald. McDonald over to Lincoln McDonald. Chips it up. That's intercepted. Lots of McDonald's on the ice. A backhanded shot is caught and handled fairly easily by Mumbercat. He holds on to get our first whistle of the game. Just under a minute and 30 into this first period. Well, if the first minute and 30 is anything to base us off of, this is going to be a very fast-paced game as the puck's dropped. One back by the Wolverines shot. It's blocked in front. So that was the first real scoring opportunity. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. Sim's going to have it. He works it up. McDonald has it. He's looking for some help. His shot blocked in front by Fraser. Rebound, big save by Mumbercat. High quality scoring opportunity there. The Novas look to move it up. Crawford just going to dump it in. Ye's going to catch that. Leaves it for Sim. Sim's turn around, working his way up. Outlet pass is just tipped into the zone. Purcell there to get it. He's hit into the boards. Novas pick it up, look to break out. Gillis has it. Gillis being chased. He elects just to dump it in. Ye out behind his net to play it. He reverses it back, and Gillis almost picked that off just out of his reach. Puck's chipped up, and it gets past Purcell. McMullen races back to get it. He throws it off the boards. Goes out to center. Dykers working in. Shot. Saved by Ye. Rebound goes to the boards, and Austin could just chip it into the corner. Gillis battling for it in the corner. Knocked around, comes out right in the middle. No one could get a stick on it. Goes back to McMullen at the point. He passes it to McDonald. McDonald back to McMullen. McDonald shot. Tipped wide. Shearer's going to fire that out. That goes all the way down. And that will be an thing against the Wolverines. Big save early by Dylan Mumbercat to keep this a 0-0 game. Initial shot was blocked. Rebound just squirted to the back door there, and he came flying over to ensure that Halifax was not the first ones on the board. Puck dumped down deep. McDonald is just going to throw it right back around the boards. Duggan's fighting for it. He has the puck. He gets it back to Fraser at the point. Fraser's shot. That's saved by Ye. Duggan picks it up. Back to Fraser at the point. Tries to throw down to Duggan. Tips up. McIsaac misses it behind the net. So the Halifax will pick it up. Working at their own zone. Pass gets knocked off his stick. Harple still looking for it. Back to Harple. He's looking for someone in the neutral zone. Austin's going to pick that off though. Gets knocked off his stick by Rutledge. That is Austin. Looked like he almost had a partial break there. McIsaac working with it. McIsaac backdoor pass. Couldn't find anybody there. Kopech moves it over. Shot. Big blocker save by Mumbercat. Puck's up for grabs behind the Nova's net. Chipped up to Austin along the boards. He's knocked off the puck. Shot from the point. That hit Colin in front. And it went wide. Bodies on the ground alongside the boards. McIsaac picks it up. He tries to move it to Austin. It gets dumped right back in. Puck's taken from behind the net. Pass out front. Missed the shot. Another shot just went wide. It didn't look like Mumbercat had any idea where that was coming from. So the Novas catch a break there. Still trying to get it out. Parker keeps it in. Parker waiting for the Wolverines to change. McDonald picks up the puck. He chips it up to Austin. Austin moving with some speed. He's forced wide. Puck's knocked off his stick and goes behind the net. Sim has it. It's chipped up into the neutral zone. Fired over. McDonald just dumps it in. Back to Sim. Sim goes cross ice. Pass intercepted by Alex McDonald, and he just chips it into the Wolverine zone. Sim once again back there to pick it up. He just fires it around. Puck's taken. Short angle shot. And that was safe. Back to the point. McMullen's shot goes high and wide. Rebound goes all the way to McDonald at the point. He thumps it in for Crawford. Skips over his stick. Halifax will pick up the puck. McKay's working with it. McMullen takes the puck off his stick. Puck's around the blue line. Gets dumped in. McDonald will touch it. And it's blown offside. Draw just outside of the Nova zone. Lincoln McDonald got tied up. Coombs will pick up the puck. Coombs shot, glove save, and held onto by Mumbercat. Another stoppage in play. 9:05 remaining here in this first period. Halifax has come out flying in this first period. Both goalies making some saves. Puck's dropped. This feels like a potential provincials matchup here, even though there's a month left in the season as McDonald's driving into the Halifax zone. He loses the puck in front of the net, and that's going to go wide as there's going to be a penalty coming up, and it looks like it's going to be against the Novas for interference. Romard pleading his case, but Mr. Ref says but that's the call, so that's going to bring up our first DeCosta Electrical and Ventilation penalty kill of the game. DeCosta Electrical and Ventilation keeping things running smoothly, just like the Novas on the penalty kill. As Halifax has a great opportunity here, around halfway through the first. Lyon at the point. He moves it over to Sim. Sim works in. Shot. Rebound. Just goes wide. It was tipped in front. Mumbercat made the initial save, and the rebound was put wide of the empty net. Kopech will have it. Breaking into the zone. He's waiting to set up. He gets it over to Sim. Sim to Lyon. Over to Kopech. Kopech shot. Hits some shin pads. Goes to the point. The Novas will pick it up. McIsaac working in deep. And if you're the Novas, that's where you want to spend the next couple minutes. As pass goes back to Kopech. Kopech looking up. He goes cross to Shear. Shear working in. The puck's knocked off his stick, and it'll get out of the zone as Gauthier has the puck around the neutral zone. And that puck's dumped all the way back down. Yay out to play it. A minute into this power play. Berger has the puck behind his own net, waiting for the play to develop. He goes to the right side. Berger. Up to Goche. Goche can only shovel it into the Nova zone. Frazier's there. He turns around, fires it off the boards. Goche keeps it in. McDonald passes it down. Harpel working around. Ballinford in the corner. He's trying to get it back. It's taken and it's dumped all the way down. Back to the Halifax zone. 30 seconds remaining. Yay. Backhands it behind his neck. Picked up by McDonald. Battle for it in the neutral zone. Over to Harpel. He tries to pass it back to McDonald, just wide. Fraser picks it up. 12 seconds remaining on this penalty. And it gets cleared, and Williams is going to pick it up in his own zone, and that looks like that will kill the penalty. So big kill here early for the Novas as the pass goes to McKay at the far blue line. McKay working in, cross pass, shot, hit the side of the net. Sampson will pick it up. Williams keeps it in. McKay gets it stripped from him at the blue line. And it's 2-on-1. Romard working in. Romard shot. Pad saved by Ye. Outlet pass to Shears. Shears in his feet. He could have been on a break there. Mumbercat plays it. Sampson has it. Sampson just chips it up. Peoples is going to chip it out of the zone. And then it gets chipped right back in. Mumbercat played that mid-air with a stick there. As Alex McDonald will pass it up. It's chipped up. Sampson catches it. He's going. Asher Sampson working in. She scores! Who else? Asher Sampson strikes first. And the Novas strike early. Big penalty kill there, and just in the seconds, less than a minute after the kill and the penalty, Sampson gets a break, and he did not miss. We're back underway here. Kopak tied up McIsaac, and he won the puck forwards to himself. Kopak's trying to shovel it in. Balfour alongside the boards. McIsaac picks it up. He makes a move. McDonnell picks up the puck, and he just elects to dump it all the way down. Land and McIsaac battling for it alongside the boards. Kopak in the battle now. He's going to knock it free. McIsaac picks up the puck. Duggan chips it back the other way. It gets chipped back. McIsaac just throws it behind the net. Lyon. Back behind the net. Centering pass just didn't get to McDonnell. As Kopak's going to go the other way. It's knocked off his stick by Romard. Puck gets chipped up to the boards as the Wolverines were trying to make a change. And just subsequently dumped right back down. Mumbercat out to play upon his net. Pass gets intercepted. Try to center it there as Mumbercat was trying to get back to his net. Coombs battling for it alongside the boards. It gets back to Ripley at the point. Ripley shot. Blocked by Fraser. Harpel tries to throw it back in front. He doesn't get the shot off. Battle for it next to the net. McDonnell. Somehow, I think the Wolverines are moving faster than they were after that goal. As the pass goes up to Romard, he can't handle it. Ripley going to go the other way. Ripley walking in. Ripley shot. Saved by Mumbercat, and he brings it in and holds on to it. Another stoppage in play. Extremely fast-paced game so far. Early this afternoon. Puck's dropped, one back by the Wolverines. Sim will have it. Shot. Sorry, that was Berger. His shot got deflected and bounced just wide. McDonald will have it. He moves it to Alex McDonald, who'll try to get it all the way down to Crawford. Crawford chips the puck off as Berger lost a glove. McKay will have it for Halifax. He moves it across the ice. Working in, McDonald, if he is blown dead for offside. So we'll get another stoppage here as the puck comes just outside the Nova zone. Novas get some fresh legs on the ice. People, Sampson and Austin all coming on the line who scored that first goal. As Novas win it back, chipped up the ice off the boards. And that'll go down for an icing as no one was able to get a stick on it. So, first little bit, not many whistles, and now I think that's 4 in the last minute. The game's starting to slow down a little bit here in the late stages of the first period. Puck's dropped. Gets back. Ryan McDonald fires it over to Austin. Austin tries to get to Sampson. Eventually gets to him. Asher Sampson working in towards net. Driving. Just couldn't get the shot off. He's going to pick up the puck in the corner. Puck's taken away from him. Knocked back towards the point. McDonald, great pinch there. He keeps the puck in. Gets chipped back out. Can't keep it in this time as Kopak breaks out of the zone. Kopak working in. His shot. Pass. Shoot. Scores! His shot got tipped. And it was more of a pass. And we're tied up at 1. As that's Shear getting on the board for Halifax. As they tied up with 3:26 remaining in the first period. Kopak tried to take a shot. It hit a stick. And just made its way to the front of the net. Where Shear buried it. Made no mistake. And we're back where we started. Nova's win the draw as we get underway. Fraser works in and he just fires it down. That's going to be stopped by Ye, and he's going to hold on to that one. So a broken play at the Halifax blue line sets up a goal for the Wolverines, sorry. Puck's dropped. Pass back on their net. Gillis will pick it up. Gillis fighting for it with Gauthier in the corner. He gets brought down hard. Puck comes out to the point. Just sleeps out. Fraser's going to dump it in. Ye handles that. He leaves it for Gauthier. Gauthier just chips it out, but Fraser's going to pick that up and he just dumps it right back in. Ye stops that one again. Gauthier plays it back to Berger behind the net. Berger loses the puck, but knocks it away just so his teammates can retreat back. Working in, center and pass. McMullen shot, scores! Oliver McMullen, the captain. One-timer. And he breaks this deadlock just a minute after Halifax tied it up. I think it was McIsaac on the assist. Saw McMullen coming on the ice, came back door, shrieking into the offensive zone, fed him, and the rest is history. As these two teams are going back and forth here in the Antigonish Arena. Novas win another draw. Alex McDonald tries to get up to Duggan, not touched. That's going down. No icing, sorry. McDonald chasing after Williams. Williams gets to Ripley. Passed up. Halifax working in to the neutral zone. Austin has other ideas and he throws it right back. That's chipped up off the glass. McDonald can't jump up and handle it. It's being called a hand pass as it touched him. That's going to be blown dead, and we're going to have a face-off just outside the Halifax zone. 2:10 remaining in this opening frame. And are you not entertained? This has all the feelings of a playoff hockey game, but it's in February as Halifax wins that draw. As Coombs is hit into the boards, and Lincoln McDonald sent on the ice, and that's going to get a penalty. This time against Halifax. That was a nice show of sportsmanship there. As Williams, who took the penalty, gave Lincoln McDonald a tap there, making sure he was okay. That's going to be 4 minutes to Williams' belief that's for kneeing. And that brings up the first Winmar power play of the game. Fans get ready for a Winmar power play. Big face-off win for the Wolverines there. Sim tries to get it out. Knocked down by Lincoln McDonald. And Rhea McDonald keeping in. Lincoln McDonald behind the net. He's working. He passes it to Crawford. Crawford back to McMullen. Back to Crawford. Crawford over to McDonald. Just out of his reach. McMullen picks it up. Just throws it out. Lincoln McDonald centering pass. Big save by Ye. As that was point blank. Romard had a point-blank opportunity. McDonald working in, shot, hit some shin pads. Still has it. He throws it back behind the net to Lincoln McDonald. Crawford picks it up. Crawford shielding the puck around the boards. He kicks it back to the point. Poland gets it. McMullen trips over his own stick. So they're going to clear the puck. And Halifax is going to get a new unit on. Leaves the puck for McMullen behind the net. If you tuned in yesterday, you remember there was a kneeing penalty against Cole Harbour where Nova struck twice on that ensuing 4-minute power play. As there's a minute gone in this one, working in. Kopak has the puck. It's knocked off his stick. He picks it back up. Shear's just going to throw it all the way down. Less than a minute to play here. 2:43 remaining in this power play. So Alex McDonald's going to slow things down behind his own net. 40 seconds left. McDonald working in. He passes it to Asher Sampson. He already has one. Sampson tried to reverse it, lost the puck. It's thrown back. It's stopped by Alex McDonald at the point. He works it over to Fraser. Fraser works in, shot. Saved by Ye. Rebound still up for grabs. Bouncing around. Almost goes in the net. No whistle yet as it's dumped up and out. And I believe they say that hit something, so there will not be a penalty or another penalty. As the face-off with 18 seconds left will still be in the Halifax zone. 2:16 remaining in this power play. One back, McMullen loses the puck and it's tipped out. Mummercat out to play it. Some mind games being played by Conlon. 4 seconds left, and this looks like how this period's going to end, and exactly how it's going to end. After 1 period of play, Nova's 2, Halifax 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a quick break. Welcome back. We're about to start the second period of play here. Puck's dropped, won by the Novas. Halifax picks it up though and just dumps it in. Mummercat's going to play it behind his net. McMullen, he already has one. So the first half of the penalty has ended. Moving into the second half of it. Pass up to Crawford. Crawford working in. He's forced wide. Couple black jerseys surrounding him. As that puck gets out, McMullen try to play it. Linesman also happened to be in the same area there, as that's going to be blown dead offside. Oh. So I finally won a 50-50. As the puck's bouncing up. Puck gets dumped right back into the Nova zone. As they're breaking out. As it goes back into Halifax territory. Sorry about that, as the puck's bouncing around here. Sampson picks it up. Sampson's knocked down from behind. 46 seconds left, and it's going to be blown dead. Hand pass. As that is going to go outside of the Halifax zone. Puck's dropped, tied up. Shear coming out with it. Kopak picks it up. He tries to clear it. McDonald's going to knock it down. He moves it back to McMullen. McMullen's skating through the zone. He dumps it down. Yay out behind to play it. He dumps it around the boards. McDonald saves it at the point. He throws it over to McMullen. McMullen works in. Shot. Saved and held on to by Yay. 22 seconds remaining in the double minor. As this would be a huge kill for Halifax if they hold out for the next 22 seconds. Pucks drop, one back, McMullen. Last couple seconds on this power play. His shot goes wide. McDonald picks it up around the boards. It's knocked off his stick. Conlon's coming down. 11 seconds left. He just dumps it into the zone. Mummercat saves that. McMullen's going to pick it up. McDonald giving chase. McMullen reverses, goes the other way. He's working in with some speed. We're back to even strength. Big kill for Halifax as that's dumped in. Harpel is going to go for it. He dumps it back. Sim tries to reverse behind his own net. He gets stick lifted. People's there trying to knock it away. Sorry, Romard. Sim stays with it. He moves it up. Harpel working in with some speed. He tries to move it over to McDonald. Eventually gets there. McDonald gets hit hard as the puck makes its way to Mummercat, and he holds on to it. Prime scoring opportunity there. Drop as we get back underway. Alex McDonald gets hit up against the boards. Duggan's going to play it up to McIsaac. McIsaac working up. McIsaac tries to make a move, sells the puck, shovels it. Glove saved by Yay. As that was a great individual effort there by McIsaac, but Yay slams the door shut, keeping this a one-goal game. 17-20 here in the second period. Still 2-1. Puck's dropped. McIsaac wins it sideways. Duggan's going to have it. He's pinned up against the boards. Battle for it. It comes out. Wolverines puck. McDonald working up. McDonald forced towards the middle. Scooped up there by McIsaac. McIsaac's trying to go the other way. McDonald knocks it down. Eventually gets into the Halifax zone. Gauthier has the puck. Up to Harpel. Knocked down by Peoples, but Harpel will pick up the puck again. He's working in. He gets past McDonald, but Fraser's going to get to the puck first. Fraser's pinned up against the boards. Two Wolverines on him. He wins it and gets it out. Austin's coming in with a little speed. He tries to split the D. That's shut down quickly as it gets bumped back into the Nova zone. Thrown up to Austin. He just chips it in. Ripley going for a skate. He wins the foot race. Tries to throw to Williams. He fans on it. Austin's going to throw it back to the point. It's kept in by Sampson. Sampson throws it in. Ripley's going to pick up that puck. Ripley's pass. Well past Parker. That's going to go down for an icing against the Wolverines. As we're going to go down to their zone here for a face-off. Big face-off here. An insurance goal will go a long way. Puck's drop. Ripley rips it around. Gets it to Rutledge on the far boards. Rutledge working with it. Tries to move it up. It's knocked right back to him. Eventually gets to McKay. McKay can only just chip it into the zone. McDonald passes it back. Pass intended for Sampson goes past everybody. That's going to go all the way down. Yay plays it. He throws it off the boards. Gets to Parker at the blue line. Parker goes up for McKay, and it gets thrown right back. Parker still has the puck. Austin strips of it. Austin working in. Madden Austin just dumps it behind the net. Williams will pick it up for Halifax. Gets it to Rutledge. Rutledge try to reverse hit there, and he loses the puck. Puck goes up off the glass and out into the neutral zone. McMullen's going to pick it up. McMullen goes cross ice to McIsaac. McIsaac working in. He just chips it in. He's going to cover that one. Another stoppage in play here. As the last couple minutes, the Novas have kind of been controlling play, keeping it in Halifax's zone here, and that's where they want to live for the majority of the game. As obvious as that sounds. Land has the puck. He's moving in. He tries to get it up. It's tipped up. Alex McDonald will knock it back. It's thrown up. Lincoln McDonald has the puck. Lincoln working in. He gets knocked around. Pass goes just past McIsaac there. Gets back to McDonald at the point. Over to McMullen. McMullen shot. Big block there by Conlon. Battle for it alongside the boards. It comes out. Halifax will have it. Working it to Shear. Shear, the lone goal scorer so far for Halifax. Working wide. He just throws it off the side of the net. Conlon try to chip that in. Go. Centering pass over everyone's stick. Comes out. Berger will have it at the point. Berger spinning around. He just throws it in. He gets lit up at the point. Kopech will have it behind the net. Puck's knocked off his stick. McMullen will knock it to the boards. McIsaac will pick it up. McIsaac gets hit into the boards. Not before he moves it to Romard, though. Romard working in. Romard between his legs. Driving towards. Big save. Rebound. Scores! Lincoln McDonald buries the rebound as that just went up and over Ye's shoulder. And the Novas double their lead. It's now 3-1. Romard will get an assist on that, I believe, but that was an unbelievable effort by him to get through the net, get the shot off, and then Lincoln McDonald with the rebound as that's dumped into the Halifax zone. Berger spins around, flips it out to Parker. Parker try to get it up a couple times. Third time's a charm as that gets thrown right back in. Gauthier will pick it up. Gauthier throws it up to McKay. We'll get to McDonald. McDonald throws it up to Parker. Parker working in. Halifax trying to get that one back. It's thrown down. Austin will be there. It's underneath McDonald, who's on the ground. Austin has it pinned up against the boards. Battle for it. Mr. Raphael will move it. Finally comes out. Ripley will have it at the point. Ripley just turns around and throws it towards the back of the net. Austin will move it up to Gillis. It's knocked off his stick. Parker centering pass to McDonald. McDonald waits, shoots. Big block there by Frazier. Gillis is fighting for it. Gillis will pick up the puck. He chips it out. Ripley catches it. And Halifax will try to get right back in. Parker chips it up. No icing's the call. Frazier has it on his own net. Working with it slowly. Outlet pass to Crawford. Crawford just chips it in as there's no one there to help him. Williams back for it. Williams throws it up. Knocked off the stick and Peoples will pick it up. Peoples' pass is intercepted by Shearer. Shearer working in. Pad save by Mumbercat. McMullen will have it. McMullen tries to get it up to Sampson, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing. So it'll go back down to the Nova zone. There's a couple good chances there for Halifax. Mumbercat shut in the door on one of them. Big block by Frazier, I believe, as we get back underway. The Novas come away with the puck. Sampson trying to get past Sims. Sampson already has one. So he opened the scoring early in the first. He gets the puck back. It's chipped up and over Sims' head. Shearer's going to have to retreat back into zone to pick it up. His pass intercepted by Peoples. Peoples working, centering pass, shot. Just didn't get enough on it as Ye's able to shut the door there with relative ease. This means that tired Nova unit is able to get off the ice. Duggan, McIsaac, and McDonnell are going to get on the ice here for him. Puck's dropped, one back by the Novas. It's bounced up, and here comes the Wolverines. Shot, glove save by Mummercat. He holds on, and there's some pushing and shoving after the whistle. I said it earlier, this game has one of those playoff game feels, even though it's the 1st of February. Puck dropped. Lincoln McDonald chasing after it. He's going to win it. He tries to hit there. He loses that battle. Rutledge has it down in the corner. Rutledge trying to work it to the point. Lincoln McDonald picks it up. His centering pass is stolen. Harpel, shot. And that's tipped in front. And Mummercat handles that with ease. And we get another stoppage in play. Puck dropped, one back to Williams. Williams is around, shot. Saved by Mummercat, and we're going to do this face-off all over again. New legs on for both teams. This fast-paced game is kind of bogged down here in the last minute or so. Battle for it. Kopech loses that battle to Lincoln McDonald. Chipped up to Williams. Williams pressured by Romard. Lincoln McDonald coming back. Picks up the puck. He centers it to Crawford. Crawford backhand shot. Caught by Ye. And he's going to hang on to that. So 13 seconds later we have another face-off. Just this time in the other end. Puck's dropped, tied up. Nova's just dump it into the corner. Giving chases it. It's Dykers. Dykers throws it back behind the net for Gillis. Gillis battling McDonald for it. Williams comes in. Williams loses a stick though. Gillis still on it. Dykers in there as well. Williams and McDonald in for Halifax. Battle for it. Refs yelling move it. Comes out. Dykers sucked off his stick. And it's eventually chipped up and out of the zone. Retreating back is McDonald. McDonald moves it to Fraser. Fraser dumps it in. But it might have hit the bench or someone on the bench as that's blown dead there right in front of the Nova's bench. And the face-off's going to be just outside the Nova zone. Puck's dropped, won by Halifax. Poked up, Berger has it. Berger working up. He crosses the blue line and elects to dump it into the corner. Purcell giving chase, he throws it back. McMullen fighting for it. McKay's going to come out with it. Purcell pins him up against the boards. It's chipped back behind the net. McMullen giving chase, he wins that puck. He loses it, can only chip it up the boards. It's get knocked right back down. McKay in the corner. Centering pass to Gauthier, not there. Gauthier turns around, fires a slap shot, saved easily by Mummercat. As that'll just be tossed up and out of the zone. Berger's giving chase for it. That's going to be an icing against the Novas. Halifax starting to put some more pressure back on the Novas here. As they're looking to get back with at least one before the intermission here in 10 minutes and change. Puck's drop, one again. Rutledge shot. That hit a stick, didn't stay out. Giving up Schneier, rebound. Big save, a defensive breakdown there by the Novas. As Mummercat slammed the door shut there, keeping this a 2-goal lead. Is that tired Novas unit's able to get off here, get some fresh legs on? Is that definitely contributed to the defensive breakdown there? Puck drop, one again by Halifax. Rutledge shot, that goes just short side wide. Harper will have it in the corner. Peoples and McMullen on him. Sampson has it at the boards. He throws it towards the center. It's picked up. It's tossed into the zone by McDonald. Yay to play it. He chips it off the glass. McKay will pick it up and he throws it up to Rutledge. Rutledge can't handle it. McDonald picks it up and just fires it right back down. Yay. Leaves it there for Wand. Throws it to Sim. Sim loses in front of the net. Shot. That just went wide. Austin had a prime opportunity there. And he just missed the net. Barely. The puck comes out. Shear has it. Shear working in. Looking for another. He gets it to Conlon. Conlon centering pass broken up there by Austin. Puck's in front of the net. Saved by Lumbercat and he just holds on to it. 9:20 remaining in the second period. Puck dropped, won by the Novas, but tied up very quickly. The puck's just bouncing around by the circle. Backhander, easily held by Lumbercat, centering pass, bouncing around in front. Shear looking for it. Gets back, Williams throws it in front. Can't get through the traffic. Lincoln McDonald picks it up, chips it off the glass. Gets out, but Williams is there to throw it in, and then Lincoln McDonald kicks it right back out. Body's in the ground. A bit of a yard sale there by the red line. Still battle for it. Conlon loses the puck, goes back. Williams knocks it back down. Frazier has it. He throws it to McMullen. McMullen just throws it off the boards. It hits something and bounces back towards them. And they're going to call a hand pass against the Novas. And there's going to be a face-off just outside their zone. A second hand pass of the night so far. As that puck just wouldn't settle down there for the last minute or so. Bouncing around everywhere. McDonald and Peoples line up. McDonald gets the better of him that time, wins it back. Berger trying to walk in. It's taken away from him by Asher Sampson. Sampson dumps it up. Gauthier just through his legs. He turns around, fires up for McKay. McKay working in. His pass goes wide of Parker. Austin's going to throw it to McDonald. McDonald up to Sampson. Sampson could just tap it. And Gauthier turns around and fires it back for McDonald. McDonald gets hit. McKay working in. McKay passes to Parker in front, and Austin breaks that up. Great defensive play there by the center as he just chips it out of the zone. Berger moves it over to Gauthier. Gauthier up to McKay, over to Parker. Parker fighting for it behind the net. McDonald's going to pick it up for the Novas. Novas looking to break out. Pass to Sampson. Sampson gets past Sim. Sampson working in. He's forced wide by McDonald. He reverses a little spin move. Gets past him, but he's behind the net. He gets separated from the puck. It's going to go the other way. Halifax working in. Land. He still has it in the corner. Reen McDonald knocks him off of that. It's thrown around. And Sims just going to dump it right back into the corner. McDonald with it. McDonald up to Sampson. Sampson chips it up. Peoples tips it past the defender. Gets out to center ice, but Sims there, and he just throws it back. Loses an edge. There's Harple. His pass intercepted by Duggan, but Duggan can't get past the four defenders that were in the Halifax zone. Shipped up to Harple. He can't get past McDonald. McDonald chips it up. McIsaac's going to go for a skate. McIsaac driving the net. His shot interfered with. It doesn't find the target. He stays with the puck. It's knocked off his stick. Conlon goes up to Harple. Harple driving the net. He can't quite get there. He spins around, passes back to Shear, streaking in. Shear shot, save, rebound, cleared. As Shear came off the bench and he was flying in there. Ripley moves it over. Back to Ripley in his own zone. He fires it up. Conlon. Cross ice to Shear. Shear working towards the middle. Shot. That just goes wide. Shear trying to stay with his own rebound. It's tipped out of the zone. That looks like it's going to go all the way down. And it will for an icing against the Novas. 6:10 remaining in the second period. as that was a pretty exciting sequence of events there. Halifax, a couple opportunities to get back on the board here. Get this within one. Mummercat slamming the door shut. Shearer has the puck, top of the circle. His shot hits a stick, bounces into the corner. Kopeck, try to center it. It's bouncing around by the blue line. Lincoln McDonald McDonald got hammered there by the blue line. He can't get up right now as there's so many bodies around him. And he'll get an opportunity to get up there as that's blown down for an offside. As there's about 5 guys surrounding the puck there. 5:50 remaining here in the second. Puck drop. One back, but Austin's going to knock it back. Austin working in, driving the net. His pad save initially. Rebound was up for grabs. It was cleared away, but not before the net was knocked off. As that happens here in the arena about 3 times a game. So, kind of a killer there for Halifax as they were going to be able to get that puck out, but there was a face-off instead, offensive zone for the Novas as they win it. Austin's going to get it in the corner. Austin working around, he tries to center, that's knocked down. Still battle for it. It's setters, no Nova's there, so Conlon's going to pick it up. He's going to chip it off the glass, that gets out. McDonald's just going to fire it in though. Conlon picks it up. They say it hit a Nova when he was offside, so we're going to blow that play dead. 5:21 in the second. Puck drop. One by the Novas, just chipped in there by Lincoln McDonald, the latest goal scorer. Sim's going to pick it up. Sim reverses it, throws it behind his own net. Land. Back to Sim. He's looking, he finds Harple, but he just goes wide of him. The puck gets dumped right back in. Way leaves it for Sim. Sim has it. He fires it up. It's kicked back in by McDonald, but delayed offside means that Halifax is able to retreat and regroup. Land has it. He dumps it in. McDonald and Harple giving chase. McDonald wins that. He knocks it out of the reach. But it's picked up and gets back to McDonald for the Wolverines. His shot just goes high. Parker throws upon the net. Frazier picks it up for the Novas. He's knocked it off the puck. Harple will pick it up. He throws it back to the point to Ripley. Ripley can only just keep knocking right back in. McDonald centering pass. Rebound. What a sequence there. Made the initial stop. The rebound was sent just wide as no one was covering him in the middle. McDonald again, shot. That goes wide. Ryan McDonald for the Novas picks it up, passes to Lincoln McDonald. Over to Crawford. Crawford can't handle that. That'll get out, but Halifax will pick it up as Ripley moves it over to Williams. Up to McDonald. He can't handle that. Frazier's just going to knock it out. It's Rutledge there. Try to handle that. He can corral it. Crawford working through the neutral zone. Knocked off the puck. Lincoln McDonald with it. And that's going to be blown offside. Another great opportunity for Halifax there. Mummercat making the first save as he was spread out, lying down, trying to make the second. It was sent just wide by McDonald. The Novas catch a lucky break there. No one was covering him directly in front of the net. Puck drop, won by the Novas. Sampson's just going to chip it in. He's going to dive on top of that puck. And another stoppage of play. As the centerman for Halifax gets kicked out of the draw there. Here comes Conlon to take it against Peoples. Conlon wins that one. Back to Wand. Wand throws it around the boards. It's picked up. Back to Wand. He goes across the ice. Halifax breaking in. Centering pass to Conlon. That's knocked away by Peoples. Throws it back. Opek's going to get it alongside the boards. He throws it back to the point. It comes back to Kopak. His turning past Conlon. And that's saved by Mumbercat. Puck's bouncing around there. Kopak has it in the corner. Alex McDonald knocks the puck away. McMullen's going to pick it up. He tries to get it out. He does. Austin's going to have it. Austin's going to have a break. Austin working in. Shot. Big save by Ye. He tries to throw it off the back of him on the rebound. It hits the side of the net. Ye keeps this a 2-goal game. Puck goes up to Conlon. Conlon works it up. Shear has to go off the ice because he lost his neck guard. Mumbercat has the puck. Mumbercat working it up. Just gets past Duggan, and that's going to go down for an icing against the Novas. .234 remaining in this second period. 3-1 Novas is where we stand right now. It's been an electric game thus far. Puck's dropped, won by the Novas. McMullen picks it up. He throws it behind the net for Alex McDonald. McDonald chips it off the glass. That gets out. Duggan's going to pick it out. Duggan has one man to beat. Duggan working in. Shot. Pad save by Ye as he goes into the net. And the net comes off. So I said it happens 3 times a game. That's 2 so far. We still got 22-19 to play. And the way this one's gone, wouldn't be completely surprised if there might be some extra hockey. Puck comes out of the zone. The Wolverines didn't know where the face-off was going to be for a minute there. Puck won by McDonald, back for the Wolverines. As it's batted up towards the zone, Nova's zone. McCossack turns around, fires that for McDonald. McDonald just chips that in. Ye's out to play it. He just throws it behind his net. Ripley picks it up. Ripley up to Harpel. Harpel tries to get it out. McCossack has other ideas. McCossack working in. Tries to make a move. That's no go. Up for McDonald. McDonald takes that away from him. Ripley's going to have the puck in his own zone. Going behind his own net. Fans on the pass. Gets it over to Williams eventually. That pass was intended for Parker. His stick was lifted. Fraser retreats all the way back down to his own zone to pick it up. He fires it up, it's tipped. Crawford's going to try to stay onside and just barely offside, so that's going to be a 2-line offside. And puck's going to be just outside the Nova zone, I believe. Nope, it's going to be in the Nova's. Nope. Just outside. I was right the first time. Minute 30. Puck drop. Won by the Novas. McDonald over McMullen. Up to Lincoln McDonald. Lincoln McDonald has the last goal so far. He's working in. Puck's knocked off his stick. Going the other way, Parker. Parker working in. He finds Coombs. It's knocked off his stick by Crawford. Great diving defensive effort there. Wayne has the puck. He finds Parker. Parker tried a backhand pass. No one there. Alex McDonald picks it up. Gets it to Crawford. Crawford gets Lincoln McDonald. Lincoln McDonald in all alone. His shot scores. He has 2. Lincoln McDonald. As he nets his second this period. It's 4-1 Novas. There's someone in the rink with the horns loving that one. 58 seconds remaining in the second period. Lincoln McDonald gets a second. Puck dropped. Thrown in by Peoples. Yay out there to play it. Ripley. Ripley has it. He throws it up. Austin just dumps it in. Peoples giving chase, but Williams is going to win that foot race. He reverses it back to Ripley. Ripley behind his own net. It goes out in front. Austin's going to pick it up. 36 seconds remaining. Austin dumps it down. Peoples throws it back to McDonald. McDonald shot. Saved by Ye, and he holds on to it. big insurance goal there in the last minute of the period. McCaustic will line up against McDonald for the draw here in the Halifax zone. Originally won by Halifax, but it was knocked back down into their corner. They're coming breaking out. That's locked away. McCaustic's going to go the other way with some speed. McCaustic working in. 2 men to beat, driving the net. He can't get a shot off. He goes into the boards hard. Gets right back up. Williams with the puck behind his own net. Reverses. 6 seconds left. Halifax might have time for one more rush. 3 seconds left. They just chip it in, and that is the period. We've played 2 periods here in Antigonish. Novas 4, Halifax 1. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be back after a quick intermission for the 3rd period of play.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cast. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cast. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cast. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cast. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cast. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
welcome back into the wonderful Antigonish Arena where it's only slightly freezing as the town's expecting a lot of snow here this evening. But before we worry about that, we got some hockey to worry about here. If you're just joining us, you've missed a very exciting first two periods. Started in the first, Asher Sampson got the goal scoring going with a breakaway goal. Is quickly equalized by Halifax when Shear came down. He scored one of his own to make it 1-1. Less than a minute later, the captain, Oliver McMullen, buried a one-timer, make it 2-1. That's where we stood after one. In the second period, it was the Lincoln McDonald show as he buried two. And that's where we stand right now. Novus 4, Wolverines 1. 20 minutes to play. It is a lot closer than what the score indicates. It's been back and forth all day. Both teams lost the chances. Both goalies playing well as Kopak wins the face-off to get us underway in the third period. It gets back to Harpel. Harpel moves it right back over to McDonald. McDonald goes up to Conlon. It's tipped up. It gets behind McMullen's stick. He fires it over. Kopak shot. It went wide. That's going to go all the way down. McDonald's going to have to go and pick it back up. McDonald, Lincoln McDonald was all over him there as the puck gets knocked away. Romard picks it up down deep. McDonald knocks that right back away though. They're going to go up. Conlon, the captain. Conlon working in. His pass to Kopak just out of the reach of him. Shear picks it up. He fires it back to the point. Skips over his feet and here comes Crawford. He's going to slow it down a bit. He shot. And that's caught. It's my apologies. I didn't realize there's a new goalie in for Halifax. It's number 31, Riley Green. So, Ye's night is over, or afternoon, as the puck gets passed. Austin picks it up. McDonald's going to fire it up. As Green gets the duties between the pipes for the rest of the game. As Austin picks it up, he dumps it in. Williams is going to retreat back, pick it up for Halifax. Parker has it alongside the boards. Ripley makes a man miss, but it's held in by Fraser. He throws it in. It goes to the far corner. Sampson has it. Sampson just throws it in, and Green able to handle that with ease. All four goalies, both goalies on both rosters here, rocking a sweet all-black setup. As McIsaac will go in against Harpel for the face-off. It's won by the Novas. It finally gets back. Purcell shot. That's knocked down by Rutledge. Rutledge is all alone. In comes Rutledge. Working in. Shot. Big save by Mumbertab. And he hangs on to it to keep this a 3-goal lead. Mumbercat shuts down that breakaway. It's still 4-1. Puck one back. Purcell's going to pick it up. He chips upon his net. It gets up to Duggan. Duggan's going to chip it up. McDonnell knocks it down. He picks it up. There's no hand pass called there. McIsaac behind him. Shot. Short angle shot by McDonnell, and that just goes past. And Rutledge is going to pick it up, and he's going to go again. Rutledge works it to snare this time. That's just out of his reach. It's picked up, chipped out. Sim will pick it up around the red line. Retreating back into his own end. He passes it to Gauthier. Gauthier works it up. Shear drops it back. Conlon back to Shear. Shear tries to work behind the net. Kopak's going to win the race for that puck. Comes out bouncing in the front of the net. Goes back to the boards. Kopak fighting for it. Conlon works it back to the point. Sim shot. Hits McDonnell in the shin pads. Goes into the corner. Purcell will try to get it away. Kopeck centers it, no one there. It's going to be picked up by Fraser. Sorry, McIsaac. McIsaac going for a skate. Make it a couple man miss. McIsaac working in, trying to drive to the net. His shot just goes high and well into the netting there. So we'll get a stoppage in play here. Just under 3 minutes into the third period. Puck goes down. Williams has it. Tries to get it out. Blocked by Romart. He's going to try to go the other way. Eventually just chips it up to the boards. Coombs tries to get it out. Puck's knocked right back to him. Williams picks it up, though, this time. Williams looking for something to develop. Skating to the left side of the boards. He goes cross ice to Harpel. He can't hang on to the puck. Romart takes it up. He's knocked off the puck by Ripley. Ripley throws it behind his own net. Williams picks it up. They're trying to break out again. Halifax goes back behind the net. Ripley up to Harpel. Harpel to McDonald. McDonald can't make the move. It's knocked to Lincoln McDonald. Lincoln McDonald knocked down from his knees. He just throws it into the corner. As Crawford will pick it up for the Novas. He's hit by Williams, knocked off the puck, and McDonald will throw it up to Coombs. Coombs finally gets it out of their zone. Working in, he just chips it into the corner. As Alex McDonald will be there to corral the puck. Alex McDonald to Lincoln McDonald. His pass to Romart just out of the reach. Is chipped up. Alex McDonald will knock it down. He tries to break Romart for a breakaway. Couldn't. Screen saves it and then has to dive and poke check the puck into the corner. Shot from Romart just goes high. Halifax trying to get the puck out. Harpel gets it up to Rutledge. Rutledge can't handle the pass. As that puck's knocked out of the zone, Rutledge will pick it back up. Retreating back to center ice. He passes it up. Halifax working in. Shot. Easy blocker save by Mumbercat. Austin will throw it back behind his no net for Alex McDonald. Works it up to Dykers. Dykers tries to get it to Gillis just over his head. Retreating back are the Wolverines. Puck's knocked back and forth. Gauthier giving chase. That'll be an icing against the Novas. So after all that, we'll go right back down to the Nova zone for an offensive zone draw for the Wolverines. Puck's drop. Shear. His shot just went wide. Conlon tried to stick lift there. He can get the puck. Shear tried to knock it right back in. Eventually stays in. Conlon working in. His shot. Blocker saved by Mumbercat. Goes into the corner. Sim will just dump it right back in. Takes a weird bounce. Hits the side of the net. Kopeck fighting for it. Couple Novas on him. Still fighting for it. Alex McDonald comes out with it. He tries to chip it up. Sim, great pinch there. It's the Wolverines getting some sustained offensive zone time there as Berger will get the puck. Berger, he gets knocked down. Puck comes off his stick and Nova's cleared as Gillis just knocks it down into Wolverines territory, Puck goes up. Halifax. Shear has it. Shear throws it up to Kopeck. Kopeck working in. Kopeck. Shot, and that just hit a stick, didn't get out. Sampson clears it with a backhand poke. That's going to go all the way down. No icing. Williams is going to play it to Ripley. Ripley throws it up. Intended target was McDonald, but Fraser knocks that away. McDonald working in for Halifax. McKay has the puck. McKay's shot. Glove save by Umbercat, and he hangs on to that. 13:55 to go here in the final period of the game. Puck drop, this time won by the Novas. Fraser will have it in his own corner. Throws it to McMullen. It's chipped up and out. Williams is going to have to go for a chase as Romar's right there on his tail. Ripley's going to have the puck. He moves it up to McDonald. McDonald makes a move at his own blue line. He's working up. He passes it over to McKay. McKay centering back to McDonald. Big save and then caught the rebound as Mumbercat Slamming the door shut. Ready for the face-off. And Peoples is kicked out of the draw, and Austin will have to come in and take it for him. Talking things over for the draw here. Puck's dropped, won by Halifax. Harful shot. Doesn't get through the traffic. Back to Gauthier at the point. He works it back down low. Centering pass is knocked away. Battle for it. Gets to the board. Gauthier loses the puck. McDonald keeps it in. McDonald throws in front of the net. Peoples is there. He gets a stick on it. He tosses it out. Retreating back is Wyand. He moves it over to Gauthier. Gauthier's pass tipped up in the air. Austin's going to throw it back to McMullen, who passes over to Frazier. Gets it to Asher Sampson. Dumps it down. Peoples giving chase. That's won by Wan. Austin in a battle with him. Peoples is coming in. Pinned up against the board. Somehow Wan comes out with the puck. That was a great effort by him as he chips it up to McDonald. McDonald breaking in. Makes a move, trying to get to the center. Backhand pass, rebound. For a backhand shot save, the rebound just knocked into the corner safely by Nova's defender there. Sampson's pointed up against the boards. Conlon gets the puck. Knocked off his stick. Sim at the point. It's knocked away by Sampson. Here comes Asher Sampson with some speed. Working in. Backhand pass, centering pass, shot. What a save by Green. And if that's not a highlight reel save, I don't know what is. And Halifax is trying to go the other way and use that momentum. Conlon loses the puck going into the corner. Battle alongside the near boards there. Kopech comes out with it. It's poked towards. Big scrum in front. Puck still out. Shot, scores! There's a big mess in front of the net there. Mummercat was laying on his back. And we got a game. It's 4-2. It looks like Conlon's going to get the credit for that goal. The captain gets them back within 2. We're in for a great finish, 4-2. Just under 12 minutes remaining, puck goes all the way down. And as great as that goal was, that all starts with Green there with that highlight reel save, which would have made it 5-1, and that opportunity for that goal doesn't come there. So, doesn't show up on the score sheet, but that's an unreal save that completely turned this game around. Conlon has the puck alongside the boards, chips it up, but Dykers keeps it in. Dykers makes a couple moves. Working in, he throws it down low, centering pass, nobody there. Kopech will pick it up. It's knocked off his stick. And here comes Shear. Shear has the puck. He has one already too. Shear tries to make a move, does not work. Gillis tries to get it out. Kopech picks it back up. Dykers will get it out though. Gillis giving chase. Gillis wins the puck. And then he's hit real hard into the boards. Rutledge will pick up the puck in his own corner. He tries to throw it up for Harpel. That's not touched, so that will be an icing. Keeping this tired unit out on for Halifax. If they have a goal already. Both teams making some noise. Romar kicked out of the draw, and here comes Lincoln McDonald. He has 2. Puck dropped, tied up. Romar's going to get it. He just throws it behind the net. Picked up by Halifax. Rutledge gets it up to Kopech. Kopech chips it in. Mummercat tried to play, just hit his stick and went into the corner. Crawford chips it up. It hits the bench, takes a weird hop as Halifax was changing. McDonald will pick it up in his own zone. He works over to Frazier. Frazier gets it out. That's chipped. So there will be no icing. Green out to play upon his own net. He leaves it there. Gauthier Battled with Romard. He gets out of it though. McDonald will come up with the puck. He moves over to Rutledge. Rutledge working in his centering pass, hits some skates. As Romard will hit it up to himself. It's taken away from him though. It's dumped right back in. Frazier. Long pass, stretch pass to Lincoln McDonald. He's got Romard. He drops it back for Romard. Romard working in, tries to get it to McDonald. And his redirect just goes wide. McDonald looking for the hat trick as the pass there just gets out. McMullen's going to have to retreat back to the neutral zone. McMullen just dumps that in just wide of the net. Wan's going to go back to get it. He fans on the pass. Eventually backhands it. It just gets past Shear. McMullen back in his own net to pick it up. His own end, sorry. Pass for Sampson just goes wide. Sim's going to chip it in. Alex McDonald picks it up. Still delayed offside. The Novas trying to get some momentum back on their side. Austin working his way in. He's forced off the puck by Berger. It's thrown around. Sampson's going to pick it up on the near boards. Sampson's battling Conlon. Austin's going to try to get it in deep. Doesn't work. Conlon's going to pick up the puck in the neutral zone. His pass is knocked away. Berger's there to corral it though. Shear makes a move, loses control of the puck. It's picked up. Conlon just dumps it in. Sampson's taken down there by Shear. That's going to be a delayed penalty. That's chipped up. Peoples can't read the race to the puck there. So there's going to be a penalty for a hold on Shear. That's a big momentum killer there for Halifax. But that will bring up another Winmar power play. Fans get ready for the Winmar power play. Nova's very effective on it yesterday. Today, 0 for 1 on a 4-minute kneeing call. This would be a great opportunity to get another insurance goal, try to put the icing on it. Puck one back. McMullen shot, doesn't get through traffic. And that's just knocked out of the zone. McMullen's there. He throws it up. Crawford to Reen McDonald. He's working in. He dumps it in. It's going to go all the way around. Romard's going to pick it up. Romard, little spin move in the corner. He leaves it for Lincoln McDonald, who gets it back to the point. McMullen to McDonald. McDonald shot. Saved by Green. He doesn't know where it is. It's somewhere in his pads. As that's blown dead. 8:04 remaining here in the third period. Wolverines' only team to get on the board so far this period is Conlon. Got them back within 2. Squeezes in for a good finish. Puck's dropped. And that's eventually cleared. McMullen will retreat back to his own zone. He's going behind the net. Goes to his right. He's coming up the center. Fires it to Crawford. Crawford tries to make a move. Doesn't work. McMullen blocks the dump attempt. As pucks. 3 Halifax were battling themselves there for the puck as there was not a Nova in sight. Something you don't see every day. As McDonald will retreat back to his own net. He leaves it there for Alex McDonald. McDonald waiting for something to develop. 50 seconds left on this power play. Passes it to Sampson. Here comes Sampson with a lot of speed. Asher Sampson working in wide, knocked off the puck. Gauthier hits him hard into the boards as there's some bodies flying. It's a little bit of a yard sale down there. Puck's dumped all the way down. Alex McDonald will pick it up on his own net. And they're going to run the same play, it looks like. This time McDonald keeps it. He's just going to dump it in. Green out to play upon his net. It skips over his stick. McDonald's going to pick it up for Halifax. Gets over to Williams. He clears it. Conlon giving chase. Conlon McDonald in a foot race. Conlon's going to win it. He makes a move. Puck got past McDonald, but he couldn't. Frazier's going to pick it up. We are back to even strength. Big kill by the Wolverines. Nova still have the puck though. Frazier tries to throw it to Austin. Austin taps it. Austin working in. Austin, puck's knocked off his stick by Ripley. Great defensive effort there. Puck goes back to the point. It's kept in by McDonald. McDonald's shot knocked away by Williams before it even got a chance to get to the net. Austin's held up against the boards by Ripley. Ripley's pushing and shoving him around. It comes out. Halifax has the puck, working it up to Shear. Gets knocked off his stick by McDonald. Austin has the puck near the center line as he just backhands it into the zone. 5:49 remaining. Pass up to Rutledge. Rutledge has it. He sees McDonald. McDonald working in. His shot just goes wide. And that's going to come all the way out. As Sim's going to have to pick it up, retreating in his own zone. He passes it to Rutledge. Puck's knocked off his stick by Peoples. Duggan with it. Duggan shot. Glove save and held on to by Riley. That'll get a stoppage in play. 5:20 remaining in the third period. Halifax got some of that juice back. They're flying around the ice again, like we saw in the first. Puck won by Halifax. Sim's going to throw it behind his net. Shear has it. Shear just chips it up. Kopech's going to poke it up. It's going to hit something. Gets up in the air. Delayed offside. So Nova's going to have some time to regroup. McMullen's working off the ice with some speed. McMullen just throws it in. Pad save by Riley. Probably easiest save he'll have today. McIsaac bound for it with Kopech alongside the boards. Kopech throws it. Gets up to Conlon. It's chipped right back in. Sim's going to pick it up. Sim to Conlon. Knocked back to Sim. Sim gets it up to Kopech. McIsaac's just going to throw it right back in. Green to play it behind his net. Leaves it there for Berger. Berger's going to go all the way up to Shear. Shear's just going to chip it in. Knocked down by Fraser. Fraser tries to get it out. It gets past Conlon. Here comes Romard. Romard tries to make a move. Shear turns that one away. Kopech working through the neutral zone. Shear has it. Shear working towards the middle. Shear shot. Hits Kopech in front, and he couldn't grab it in front there. Gauthier has it back of the point. He throws it in front, tipped wide by Parker. Alex McDonald has it. He throws it up. 4 minutes remaining as that just goes wide. It was actually tipped by Shear there on a high stick, but Nova's first to touch it. Battle alongside the boards. Harpel will get the puck. McDonald. He's pinned up against the wall. Puck comes out to Lincoln McDonald. Lincoln McDonald alongside the boards. He tries to get it out. It does come out, but Harpel's just going to dump it right back in. Alex McDonald giving chase. Parker on him. Alex McDonald just throws it behind his net to Fraser. It comes all the way down the ice. That will be an icing as the Novas aren't able to get a change, so they're going to have a very tired group on, and Halifax will be able to get some fresh legs on here. You'd have to imagine that Green's going to be going to the bench sometime soon. 3:21 remaining. They're down by 2. Puck drop. McDonald skating around. He tries to center it. It's picked off. Romard's going to go the other way. Romard just dumps it in. Green's there. He just touches it, leaves it there. 3 minutes remaining. McDonald has it. He works it up. It's knocked off his stick, though, and Alex McDonald will have it. Not 100% sure what that whistle was for, but it looks like the draw is going to come out of the Nova zone. Puck drop, won by Halifax. The pass intended for Conlon's intercepted by Sampson. He works into the Wolverine zone. Little spin move, another circle back. He's looking for somebody. He works it down to Peoples. Peoples centering pass. Nobody there. It gets all the way out. It'll go down the ice. Giving chase is McDonald and McMullen. The Umbercat leaves it for McDonald. McDonald tries to work it up to Austin. Ripley keeps it in. Green coming out. Green staying in now as they lost the puck as it stumped in. 2:17 remaining. Ripley within his own corner. He fires around. Shear's going to have it alongside the far boards. His pass intercepted by Austin. Throws back to McDonald. Sends it over to McMullen. Throws it down. Sampson, rebound. And he's just fired that. A big paddle save there by Green. And now Green's going to fire his way down the ice. Extra attacker out. Novas have the puck. It's knocked out all the way down to the Halifax zone. Wan loses it in front of his net. Romar trying to battle for it. Romar loses an edge. He knocks it down when he's on the ground. McDonald picks it up. Minute 36 remaining. McDonald working in. Working towards the front. Shot just goes high. He's going to pick up the puck again, though, and work it down to Harpel. McDonald in the slot. Rebound. Shot. Big save by Mumbercat, keeping this a 2-goal game. Centering pass. Rutledge is not there in time. He throws it back for Gauthier. It gets past him. It's going all the way down. It doesn't have the juice and just wide of the net. That would have been disastrous for Halifax as they have to retreat. There's a minute and 7 remaining. There's still time. He throws it up to McDonald. McDonald working in. He's got to drive to the net. Gets past one defender. He gets taken down behind the net. Battle for it. The Novas are okay with this. Killing some clock. Comes out in front of the net. Shot. Doesn't make it there. Another shot. Just bouncing up. Sampson's just going to chip it down. Wan's going to get it by the center line. Working in. Austin put in a shift there as he got the puck down. Frazier's just going to throw it down. Peoples is going to come down. Peoples wins the race. No icing. Peoples tries to center it. Knocked away. Harpel puts it into safe territory. Halifax can't get it out. It's picked up by Sampson. Sampson shot blocked by Gauthier. And there's going to be a penalty with 11.4 remaining. As the boys have to be separated, it's going to be a boarding penalty, bringing up what should be our last, the Coast Electrical and Ventilation power penalty kill of the game. Sorry, tripping over my words there. So it's going to be a 6-on-4. There's 12 seconds. Halifax calls a timeout. Now, 12 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but never say never. Halifax has been flying around here. A quick one, they might have another chance. As there are some great plays there, especially Gauthier there, laying the body on the line, blocking Sampson's shot, keeping this a 2-goal game, giving his team a chance here. As the timeout expires here, we'll get to see what Halifax has drawn up here, as this has been a thriller this morning into this afternoon in the wonderful Antigonish Arena. Perfect way to prepare for what should be a snow day for these boys tomorrow, as they'll get to think about this game all day tomorrow as they're sitting at home playing some NHL. Puck dropped, tied up, bouncing around. Ripley shot, that hits a post. It almost, Harpel, his shot goes up and into the netting with 1.4 remaining. And the Novas going to claim another home win, another 4-point weekend for the boys. And this is a big one, as Halifax is by far one of the hottest teams in the league. As that puck's back, Williams is going to shoot. Another save for Mumbercat, and that will do it. The Novas hold on to their second place spot in the standings firmly with a big win over Halifax. Credit to both teams. This was one of the more entertaining games of the season. Definitely the top three here in the Antigonish Arena thus far. this season. As both teams will skate to center ice for the handshake line. Dubbed one of the best things in all of sports. As they shake the hands, I'd like to say thank you for choosing to spend your Sunday morning and early bit of afternoon with me here. My name's Ryan McDonald on behalf of all High Bun Sports. Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and stay safe with all this snow. And I'll see you in 2 weeks.